Are these dual fragrances worth keeping, or are they on the chopping block? Keep on watching to find out. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for taking the time to chill with me today. My name is Naya, and here on my channel, I like to focus on fragrance and beauty. So if that's your thing, then go ahead, subscribe to my channel, hit that like button, that share button, hit the notification bell so that you won't miss anything, and leave me a comment so we can get to know each other. If you are returning, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate all the love and support. So now, we are getting into some of the dual fragrances that I've had from previous hauls where I have said, you know what, I need to let this one sit and come back to it. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're spinning the block. We're coming back to these fragrances to see if they have changed at all, if my feelings have changed, or are they just out the door, honey? So let's get into the first one. So the first one that I have is going to be Vanille Overload. Now guys, remember, I am not a rose lover. So when I got this initially, my nose was completely shut off to rose. Over time, I will say rose is starting to become a little friend of mine. So we're going to smell this one and see if my opinion has changed on it. So this is the bottle. This is Vanille Overload, and this is inspired by Spiritueuse Double Vanille by Guerlain. And this has notes of bergamot, pink pepper, frankincense, ylang ylang, rose, jasmine, vanilla, benzoin, rum, and cedar. Okay, I'm hoping to like this one. I'm hoping my opinion changed on this one because I think in my original review of this, I kind of described it as like a Band-Aid smell. So let's give it a spray and hope we don't get Band-Aids today. Okay. And again, this is on paper. This isn't on skin. So, okay. I can appreciate this more on paper. To be fair, I will spray it on skin. I don't think I have anything on today that will compromise it. So let's just give it a nice little spray there. Let it sit and go back to the tester strip for a second. I am getting a strong rose on paper that is still kind of giving me a little bit of that Band-Aid. On skin, I don't mind it. Okay, I think it had time to sit. My nose has changed over time. So I feel like I can appreciate this a little more for what it actually is. I remember when I did this video, people reached out to me. They're like, what? I love that one. That's one of my favorites. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, but I try to step out of my box by getting this one in the first place. I know that at the time I wasn't a rose lover. So by me getting this was me stepping out of my box. I am still getting slight Band-Aid on my skin. So for me, this one still may be a no. This one still may be a no. I think I like it better on paper than on my skin. So maybe on me, it's doing something different than what it's doing on you. Yeah, I like it better on paper than on my skin. So I will say with that, unfortunately, Vanille Overload is still going to be a no for me. So now let's just move to the next one. So the next one is going to be Drowning in Strawberry Caramel Delight. And so this is a tribrid of Ani by Nishane, Arum by Kemi, and Lyra by Zhuzhov. Now I remember this one. This was during the time where I was in search of a strawberry fragrance. And got this and didn't realize that Ani was a part of this equation. I'm one of a few that don't enjoy Ani. So to me, Ani completely took over this fragrance. So this has notes of Turkish rose, blood orange, bergamot, caramel, lemon, strawberry, lavender, ginger, pink pepper, cardamom, black currant, cinnamon, benzoin, licorice, chocolate, labdanum, oud, vanilla, incense, heliotrope, sandalwood, cedarwood, patchouli, ambergris, jasmine, musk, and oak moss. So a whole lot going on in this fragrance. But all I got initially was Ani. So let's give this one a spray on paper first to see if it has changed at all. Okay, I will say it smells like this one has changed a little bit. I'm still getting Ani, but I feel like I'm getting more of the strawberry now. Like other notes are trying to push through. So I'm getting more now on paper, the strawberry, the lemon, the lavender, and of course that little spiciness, the cardamom that you get in Ani. Okay, in my opinion, it smells like it has mellowed out a little bit. Let's just spray the back of my hand. See what it does on skin. I am still getting Ani, but it's not as to the forefront as it was initially. Okay. Okay, I'm liking this one. Okay, this is better now. Yes, you're still getting Ani, but there's an equal balance now of the other notes. So like I said, I'm getting more of the strawberry, I'm getting more lemon, I'm getting more lavender, and then you do get that spiciness, that warmth from the cardamom. Yay, we got a keeper. I like this one now. Yeah, this one's pretty now. Okay. That lemon is bright in here. That lavender is bright, but it's not overpowering. This is actually really pretty. Wow. Okay, so we got a keeper. So drowning in strawberry caramel delight. Now caramel, maybe that can just be a part of the sweetness that I'm getting. I don't feel like I'm getting like a buttery caramel. Maybe that can just be a part of the sweetness because, yeah, I'm not getting a real dominant caramel note in this. But this is a keeper. So again, drowning in strawberry delight. You're off the chopping block. So let's keep it moving to Cafe de Deux. And I think when I got this, I said, I wanted to let this one sit because I felt like it wasn't blended well. I felt like I was getting all the notes, but they were all standing apart from each other. So some of the notes in this is going to be roasted biscotti, toasted caramel cookies, lemon cake, roasted Colombian coffee, cacao, bitter almond, maple sap, Madagascar vanilla, vanilla bean, and amber. So when I saw all those notes online, of course, me being a gourmand girl, I had to have it. So let's see if this blended a little better since it has some time to sit and macerate, right? Okay, so I'm getting that coffee. I'm getting like the butteriness of a cookie. Slightly nutty, some caramel, some sweet buttery caramel and cookie. Okay, let's try it on skim. I got something there. Let's go here. I'm going to smell like a little bit of everything today. This is my second video, so I'm going to have to just wash everything off. Okay, so this is nice. This, in my opinion, would pair nicely with the cookie butter body oil or body butter by Skin Potions, because to me that is a coffee scent. I don't get much cookie butter on my skin when I wear that. I predominantly get a coffee scent. This, in my opinion, would layer nicely with that if you are looking for a coffee fragrance. You have to be a literal gourmand girl or guy that loves a coffee scent. I think this is very nice for those particular moods, you know? Yeah, so on my skin, I'm pretty much getting the same thing that I got on the paper. It's a buttery cookie note. It's a coffee note. I'm getting like some sweet kind of gooey caramel. It's making my mouth water. I haven't had my coffee yet. Literal gourmand scent, coffee heavy. If you are looking for a coffee fragrance, if you are looking for a coffee layering combination, like I said, the cookie butter, in my opinion, pulls more coffee. That with this, coffee heaven, coffee caramel, buttery nuttiness goodness. So this is a keeper for the days when I want to just have like a literal gourmand coffee scent. To me, I feel like now it is blended better. Yeah, I like that. So Cafe de Deux. So now let's move to the next one, and I'm hoping has changed, because I would hate to have to get rid of this because I enjoy an apricot note. So this is going to be Sugary Apricot Vanilla Cake. And this has notes of funnel cake, vanilla latte, toasted brown sugar, and apricot. So the last time I tried this, I said that I wasn't getting much of a funnel cake note. I was getting more of just like an oil, like what you would cook the funnel cake in. I wasn't getting like an apricot. It just wasn't giving me a whole lot of anything, to be honest. So let's see what it's doing now. Yeah. No. It's doing the same thing. I don't even want to spray this on my skin. This is doing the same thing that it did when I initially tried this. It's giving me the cooking oil that you cook the funnel cake in. It's like remnants. You just took the funnel cake out of that oil, so you get the remnants of the sweetness, but it smells like oil to me. Yeah. It's still doing the same thing that it was at first. It's still like just an oily scent. I'm not getting any fruitiness from the apricot. I'm not getting any cakiness. I'm not getting toasted brown sugar. I'm not getting vanilla latte. I'm getting cooking oil. So unfortunately, Sugary Apricot Vanilla Cake, you're out the door, buddy. And so sticking with the apricots, now we have the apricot honey cupcake. So I don't know. I feel like it just may be that apricot note that's doing that. So it may be doing it in this one as well. This one has notes of juicy apricot nectar syrup. That's what got me at first. Fresh cut apricots, honeycomb, manuka honey drizzle syrup, bourbon vanilla, vanilla syrup, praline, whipped cream, cupcake, sugar syrup, vanilla frosting. it was just a lot going on. And I'm just like, how can this go bad, right? It smelled like that oil. It smelled like oil. I wasn't getting any cupcake. I wasn't getting a lot of anything. But let's spray and see what this one is going to give us this time around. And if it's doing the same thing, I'm just going to say, I'm going to chalk it up to the apricot note because that's the common denominator. Ooh, hold on now. Oh, huh. Excuse me. She said maceration come through. And this is a totally different scent now. I'm getting a spice. What is that spice coming from? I'm getting a spice. It might be the, I don't know. I'm getting that honey though. I'm getting the honeycomb. I'm getting the manuka honey. It's honey heavy. I'm getting like a freshness from that fresh apricot. Slight fruitiness from the apricot syrup or the nectar. A slight booziness. Okay, with all that being said, this fragrance has changed. However, I don't think that I like it. So, yes, this has changed from that cooking oil scent, and it has now, I will say, completely blossomed into something different. It is honey heavy, in my opinion. You get that freshness from the fresh apricot. You get a slight spice in there. I don't quite know where that is coming from. It's sweet, it's sticky, it's syrupy. It almost smells a little gingery from a spice that I'm getting. I don't know where that's coming from, but it gives me like almost a powdered ginger scent. You know, when you have powdered ginger that you're cooking with, it kind of gives me a powdered ginger. That honey is heavy in there. It's good for someone who's looking for that. That fresh cut apricot. It smells a little too green for me. I think that's what's doing it. So that fresh cut apricot along with that honey is a little too green for me. And I'm not really heavy on green scents. Yeah, that's what's doing it. That's what's doing it. If you enjoy a green note, a fresh green note, that's heavy in honey and sticky sweet, then I think that you'll like the apricot honey cupcake. Unfortunately for me, this is not my vibe. It has changed and it's become better, but this for me just isn't my scent. I don't think I would enjoy wearing this one. So that's that one. And so the last one that we have that's on the chopping block that's going to try to redeem itself is the creamy blend of walnuts. This has notes of walnuts, caramel, tonka bean, vanilla, milky notes, amber, and musk. This is an original blend. I'm sorry, I did not mention all the other ones were original blends except for drowning in strawberry and caramel, which I told you that was inspired by something else, and then the vanilla overload is an inspiration as well. The rest that I mentioned are original Dua blends. So creamy blend of walnuts. I think I also said in this one that I never really had a walnut fragrance, and this was pretty, but I didn't feel like it was blended nicely and I wanted it to sit. So it had time to sit. So let's give it a spray. Okay, so I'm getting some sweetness in the air already. Okay. Give it a second. Okay, so I will say this, yes, this has changed. This smells like it's blended a little better. I'm still getting a heavy nuttiness. And listen, I know it's called creamy blend of walnuts. It is very nutty to my nose. That caramel is trying to pull through and make it like a, you know, the caramel walnuts is trying to do that kind of vibe. Okay, so listen, let me try it on my skin. Where can I spray? Nowhere. Let me do the back of my hand here. Just give that a spray. Just to see what we get on skin. Because I feel like that caramel is trying to pull forward. Yeah. Those walnuts are sharp. And they are to the front. Very sharp and to the front. And then that caramel is trying to make it sweet, but it's not quite getting it, in my opinion. At least not right now. No, it's not quite getting it. I've given you a chance to sit. I've sprayed you out. I've let you sit in a dark drawer and you still kind of giving me, you changed a little bit. You changed a little bit, but not to my liking. Not to my liking. So I'm going to have to say creamy blend of walnuts is going to be a no. So out of what I have, I really think just the, what is it called? Drowning in Strawberry Caramel Delight is a keeper. We're going to keep Cafe de Dua as well because I feel like that would be nice on the days where you want a coffee scent. Sugary Apricot Vanilla Cake, we said no because that really hasn't changed in my opinion. And then the Apricot Honey Cupcake has changed, but I just don't care for it. Creamy blend of walnuts, we're going to get rid of you. And then the Vanille Overload, I'm still on the fence with this one because I really want to like it. Even though it did give me the Band-Aid. Let me smell it again. Oh no, 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 no. She's gone. She's gone. That's all I have for you today, guys. I just wanted to come on here. And, you know, because I always say I'm going to spin the block on these and come back and let you guys know what I think. And so I actually wanted to stick to that. So these are the results of some of the dual hauls. Some are staying, some are going. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope that you come back. Subscribe to my channel, become a member of my YouTube family. Also like and share my videos and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss anything. Leave me a comment because I know if you are a Dua fan, you have watched this video and you have some of these in your collection. Let me know what you think. Until the next time, guys, bye.